Welcome back to another player review on the channel, guys. Today, EA gave us Memphis Depay and Memphis Acuna for the World Cup quarter-final of Netherlands versus Argentina. A very, very interesting tie, and SBCs that are also quite interesting. Acuna is very well priced, coming in at an 84, 83 and 82 rated squad. Memphis Depay, on the other hand, is coming in at an 85 and an 84 rated squad. So EA think this game is very, very close and tight, and I don't know which way I'd call it either. I'd probably say Netherlands probably just about the favourites in the game, but I don't think Argentina are any slouches either. These cards are not the most expensive, and of course one of these is going to get a +2. Very important to note that we're not in the group stages anymore. This is knockout football, so one of these is going to get a +2 and the other one is not going to get an upgrade. First of all, let's take a look at Memphis Depay. So he is coming in with a 5'9", high-low, right-footed, 5-star, 3-star. Shame he's only got the 3-star weak foot. It would have been nice for him to have the 4. He has got 86 pace with 87 dribbling, 85 shooting and passing with 80 physical. In terms of traits for Memphis Depay, he has the outside foot shot, which is good to have on this game. Of course, it's really, really broken to have that. I also think Acuna has that, if I'm not mistaken, as well. So a really nice card here. Of course, it's only a +1, but once one of these cards gets a +2, you can look at Depay having 88 to 89 pace, 90 dribbling, 87 shooting, 87 passing, like 82 to 83 physical. So the upgrade on a +2 for Depay would be very good. As we go to the attributes, 85 acceleration with 87 sprint speed. He's got 86 attack positioning with 85 finishing and 88 shot power. 85 long shots as well, which is pretty decent. He's got 88 vision with 87 cross in, 84 short pass, and then 79 long pass with 88 curve, which is good. For them finesse shots, if you do like to try them still, he's got good curve for them. His agility and balance is a little bit low, of 81 and 82 respectively, but his dribbling stats outside of that, other than composure, are quite good. And then he's also quite strong as well, guys, coming in with 80 stamina and an 84 strength, which is quite good. Also, in terms of alternate positions, he can play left wing, cam, centre forward and striker. So a lot of alternates for this Memphis Depay card, and of course lots of very good links to him as well. If you've got the Infom, Dembele, Ansu Fati, some very good links there. As we move on to Memphis Acuna, you can see here that he is coming in with 3-star, 3-star. I feel like that's wrong. I feel like he deserves 4-star skills, but maybe that's me being silly. He is 5'8" with high work rates, left-footed. Of course, that 3-star weak foot with the 3-star skills there as well. 83 pace, which is a pretty damn good boost, I think, from 76. We'll take a look on FUTBIN regardless. So 83 pace, 88 dribbling, 78 shooting, 81 defending, 84 passing and 84 physical. So really nice, well-rounded card, guys. I think you should be playing in midfield if you are going to complete this. He can play left mid and left wing back as well, which is pretty good. In terms of traits, he's got the flare trait and he does have the outside foot shot, which is nice, because I feel like this card is kind of like similar to Teles. If you've done that Teles card, good on you, because that was a great SBC. But I feel like this card is somewhat similar to that, just a little bit lower on the pace. As we move into the attributes there, guys, you can see 84 acceleration with 83 sprint speed, 85 attack positioning, finishing is 70, but he is meant to be played as either a left back or a box-to-box midfielder, in my opinion. 86 for shot power and 85 for long shots, pretty damn good there. Shooting outside of that is a little bit average. Passing is okay on Acuna, coming in with 83 vision and 88 crossing, with 85 short pass and 79 long pass, and 89 curve, which is really nice. Now, guys, this man is really short at 5'8", but you're going to find out something about him quite shortly, which makes Acuna really good every FIFA. But first of all, he's got 84 agility and 91 balance, which is good, and his dribbling outside of that is crazy. 85, 89, 88 and 88 respectively. His defender stats are really good as well in the high greens there, with 81 interceptions, 82 defensive awareness, 86 for stand tackle and 85 for slide. But then you've got the 92 stamina, which is good to see, and he's got good strength and aggression for a man that's quite small. That agility and balance mixed with that strength and aggression is going to make him a bit of a beast, in my opinion, guys. But let's go over to FUTBIN and take a look at chemistry styles for both of them. Alright, guys, so as we come across the FUTBIN, you can see here that we've got Memphis Depay. He's coming in about 110,000 coins. I think chemistry styles for him are quite easy. Now, if we were in a lengthy meta still, I would have said an Architect. The Architect does make him really good anyway, but a bit of a waste now that lengthy isn't the meta. I would say, your options are kind of like, a Deadeye if you want to play in that cam role. I think a Deadeye makes him absolutely bonkers. When I play him as a striker, I don't think a finish is bad, but then I feel like the Hawk's probably the best, because you get that strength upgrade and the shooting upgrade. But for me personally, guys, I'm going to play him at striker still, but I think the engine is probably the best, right? Because you need that agility and balance boost, and then you get that boost to the pace there, taking up to 90, and he goes up to 90 passing as well, which is really, really good. and a very good boost to him, guys, regardless of the fact he's playing in the striker role for me. I feel like you need that boosted agility and balance there. And the pace upgrade is, of course, really nice as well. But guys, let's move over to Acuna now. Engine for Depay on both gens, by the way, just to make you aware of that. Acuna is a little bit cheaper, coming in at 70,000 coins. So I don't know if that's because EA fancy Netherlands over Argentina. I'd be quite surprised if they do. Maybe it's because of his position and how it's kind of difficult to make this kind of card worth it. But as I said, I feel like you should be playing this card as a central midfielder regardless. So a basic, I think, is quite good for him. Basic boosts a lot of the things you want there. I don't think a basic is actually too bad at all for him, to be honest. Looking at that there, that's a really, really good boost. I think your options also are, you can look at a shadow. I think a shadow is quite good for him. If I can find the shadow, there we go. Good boost to Acuna there with the shadow applied. As you can see, insane boost to his defending. And then an anchor also isn't bad in my opinion, because what the anchor is going to do for you, if I can find it once again, why can I never find these game styles? I think I just saw it, but I've lost it. There's the Sentinel, and the Sentinel's not bad for him either. Wait, is the anchor just not here, or am I absolutely going crazy? There it is, it's at the top. So the anchor is really good because you get that big boost to the strength and aggression. And his jumping goes up to 72 there. You get that boost to the pace still there as well. Maybe if you want to play him as a CDM, maybe look at the anchor. But I think for me, guys, I think I really like the basic for Acuna. I think the basic's a really, really good boost in the right areas. I want to quickly, before we actually go into the review, which is just going to be one game for this one, guys, I just want to take a look at Telles and see how he compares to the Alex Telles card we got over a month ago now. So Telles has got better pace, 6 less dribbling, 2 more shooting, 1 more defending. Acuna's got 6 more physical, but then Telles has more passing. So it's interesting to take a look at these cards here, right? We're now in December, and this card, the Telles card, has got a few more in-game stats than the Acuna card, which is quite interesting, guys. But yeah, we're going to go into a few games and see how these cards perform. For cheap FIFA 23 coins, make sure to check out MMOEXP.com to get fast and reliable coins. And make sure you use code VIPER at checkout, get yourself a 5% discount. Right then, guys, so first game with Depay and Acuna. I like doing the showdowns as one review, so I feel like I can talk about them better there as well. And as I said, Acuna's playing in the left midfield role, left centre midfield role in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow for me. This guy's got Cheeky Keylor Navas, Nakata, Ito, cool. Very unlucky to go out were Japan, or maybe not so much actually. But yeah, guys, let's get into this and see how we get on. I was going to say they were unlucky to go out, but then I remembered their penalties were absolutely woeful. Of course, Morocco have just gone through on penalties against Spain, which is quite nice to see, which means your ZX are going to get upgraded if you did decide to do him. Here is Acuna early doors though. Drive into space with Marcus Acuna. He feels good on the ball, man. As you'd expect, this is the kind of card that, like, as you've used his special cards down the years, he is actually really, really good because he's got good dribbling and he's really strong. And that's something that can't go underestimated on this game. Being, like, really good in terms of jockeying, but then also being able to have the strength and aggression combo to be able to help kind of mask the good agility and balance if you ever get the opportunity to, like, need one over the other, if that makes sense. Yeah, here is Acuna driving into this space. Going to look for Depay there. Depay drives into the space as well. Got to use that strength there, Memphis. Got to use that strength there, buddy. Oh, free goal. Nice, Kovacic. That's my upgraded Showdown Kovacic there as well. Look at the design on that card. So nice. We're 1-0 up. Poor from Depay there, if I'm being completely honest. I don't want to keep you guys here with me for too long, though. I'm going to play a few more games, maybe off the video, because I don't want this video to go on for too long. It's already 7 minutes and we haven't even gone into the gameplay, right? So, yeah. Alright, let's see what Acuna's got then. Nah, man, he feels so good on the dribbling. Great pass there to Memphis too. Memphis feels a bit sluggish on old gen anyway. Feels a bit sluggish. Win that please, Kaladu. Nice, there we go. Into Kyle Walker here. Kovacic into, is that Nunez? Acuna goes again. We're going to look into Lucas Paqueta there. Back into Acuna. Nice, good little turn there. Into Memphis. Memphis. Go on then, Memphis. Oh, great finish, to be fair to him. 2-0 with a great finish there, guys. I'll bring you back to a second game. Alright then, guys. Game number 2 with Depay and Acuna. We're on old gen now as well. Or sorry, not old gen, new gen. I'm going to test out these man over here and see how they get on. So, good first game. I'm probably going to play one more on new gen after this one. Oh, I just saw Jairzinho there. Nice. That's nice. Yeah, so we played that game on, of course, on old gen, and we only got like 12 minutes of gameplay. So I'm going to play one more on old gen maybe after this one. I'm not too sure yet. Oh, Memphis. Oh, that's dirty. Oh yeah. Oh my god. Oh, what's going on? Penrith. What on earth is that all about? That's so weird. But yeah, I mean, it was a good first game. You got to see a little bit from Acuna in that game. Obviously, not too much. Al Arawan again. Literally everywhere this guy is. Right, here is Acuna. Drives into that space. Nice. He's got a great pass on in this Acuna. Kovacic is in. Should be 1-0 up there. We are 1-0 up. Very nice. Okay, cool. Great stuff from Acuna into Depay there. And Depay obviously played that extra pass, which was a nice extra pass and an important one as well. So, oh man, these cards feel good, you know. Oh. This Acuna is very, very good, guys. Well in, Acuna. You deserve a goal. Oof, unlucky. Now, of course, his shooting isn't the best, right? But because the outside of the foot shot is still meta, he's going to feel quite good. That's lovely from him as well. He feels really strong. I don't think he's actually misplaced a pass yet. Even that dodgy one there. Here's Memphis. Oof, that's unlucky. We get them step overs in there and we're in. Nice, good defender from Tomori. Goes into Kovacic. Kovacic into Memphis. Memphis. Oh. You'd think with Memphis' shot power that you'd get a little bit more behind that, wouldn't you? But not so much behind the ball there. Oh my god. Good defender from Tomori. Not so much actually. But yeah, guys, a really good start to these two's career at my club and maybe at your club as well. I would say I've been a bit more impressed with Acuna over the two generations so far. That's going to be an equaliser, isn't it? Yeah, fair enough. Good goal. Good pass in there from this lad. Haaland gets the goal there. But Memphis... Memphis feels quite basic, right? He's a 5-star skiller. He's got a bit of strength and he's got that 3-star weak foot, right? So it's a bit of a nothing card, really. That's a lovely pass, though. Oh, Ansu. That's really disappointing when that happens. I feel like the ball ran at the right time there. Go on, Acuna. Acuna is definitely the better of the two guys. More impactful is what I would say. Nice. Oh, what is that pass there? He feels a bit more impactful on the game, which is what I like. This guy really wants to hit on the counter, don't he? Oh, man. Oh, this Acuna is a joke. Yes, Acuna, right place again. Please win that back. He actually has. Fair play to him. I've got annoyed there, but at the end of the day, Acuna has done really, really well. See, I feel like there, guys, when I'm like, you know, holding him off, I feel like I need to be able to see that strength there from Memphis. And this guy's an awful player, if I'm being completely honest with you. I'm losing to counter-attacks. I feel like Memphis needs to be able to do a bit better there. Like, I'm holding L2 constantly with him, and he's just not really doing it for me. Like, a bit lethargic, a bit too lethargic, in fact, for me. And we're just getting constantly hit on these breaks, as you can see here. It's just not a very good experience. We got lucky there, but it's just constant counter-attacks. And yeah, Memphis has been very disappointing. Acuna been very, very good. Please, Memphis, please. Onside. Memphis! Oh my god, guys. He's just awful. He's actually just awful. That's nice from Memphis. One back there with 16 minutes to play. We've got to get back into this game, guys. Nice. Yeah, Depay just isn't it. He's really bad, guys. Like, really, really, really bad. Go on in, Crespo. Good goal. I mean, Depay was involved again there, but this card, maybe not so much in terms of old gen is he bad, but in terms of new gen, man, he is atrocious. Don't trust him at all. His finishing's bad. A really poor card overall. Alright guys, so 2 games done with Memphis and Acuna. Now, I want to start off by saying that Memphis, on new gen, you must avoid him. He is not good on new gen. Feels very lethargic, doesn't have the pace to really be electrifying. Even with the engine applied, he felt quite lethargic and slow. Shooting is average on Memphis. You know, the 5-star skills are good, but didn't really feel any of the qualities that this card has, right? You know, his 5-star skills and them skill moves are good, but then you've got the 84 strength, and it just doesn't feel 84 strength. He feels like 65 strength with poor agility and balance, So he has no real redeeming factors other than the 5-star skills. His passing's okay, but once again, it's just okay. It's not the greatest. It's certainly not the worst either. I preferred him on new gen at cam than I did striker, and I would say on old gen, definitely a better striker. But as I said to you guys, I think on new gen, I'd avoid this card. I'll steer way clear of him. I think there is some justification for doing this one on old gen though. He feels quite good on old gen, feels quite fast, feels quite strong, and has the sprint boost. General dribbling was quite good on him on old gen. I just couldn't really feel it at all on a new. So I'm a bit disappointed with him. You know, +1 to his gold card is kind of pointless. He needs that +2 to really be a good card for new gen, in my opinion. You know, okay on old, but quite disappointing on new gen for the reasons that I have listed. I'm going to give him a 5 out of 10 for new gen, and I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 for old gen. Now then, guys, moving on to Acuna, on the other hand, beast. Absolute monster in that midfield. If you can get him to play in the midfield role, you'll love him. If you have to play him at left back, I probably wouldn't do him. But if you can squeeze him into your midfield somehow, absolute monster of a card. I really hope Argentina win just for the upgrade to this card. He is a monster, man. Good shooting from distance. You know, the outside foot shot mixed with the fact, you know, he's a left back, so his finishing isn't too good. The outside of the foot shots are done broken with him. So make sure you're using him in that regard as well. But also make a good left back with that in mind also. But needs a bit of a pace upgrade to be able to play the left back role. He's not going to get that even from a +2. So you're kind of forced to play him in centre mid somehow. What we've done in game, guys, is we moved Paqueta down to left back and brought Acuna into that midfield role. And I like him as a box-to-box. I think he can play the CDM role even, a lone pivot or a 2 pivot as you'll stay back. But you have to put an anchor or a shadow on him to play that role, in my opinion. I like leaving him a bit more free with the basic applied. Can traverse that midfield up and down all game with that 92 stamina. Really good strength, really good aggression, really nice on the ball with okay passing. Yes, that needs an upgrade probably. I feel like the basic is doing the upgrade good enough and it's doing him justice in that area. You know, I like to have my weak-footed players in the midfield have 4-star for the weak foot, and you know the skill moves are quite irrelevant in the midfield. But I like this card a lot. I think you have to play him in the centre mid role though to get the most out of him. Really, really good card nonetheless. Hope he gets a +2. Even without the +2, he's still quite meta in game, guys. Definitely the better of the two, in my opinion. Also the cheaper of the two. Depay needing the +2 upgrade. Acuna good without the upgrade, but if you got the +2, would be one of the best midfielders in the game, in my opinion. 8 out of 10 for Acuna on both old and new gen. Of course, so a 5 out of 10 for Depay on new gen, and then a 7 out of 10 for him on old. Guys, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure you leave a like on it, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the bell to miss a per review. But guys, that's going to be it from me for now, so take care.